All right, guys, how you doing today? Barbecue Joe here. This is my book, The Barbecue Joe Chronicles. Just thought I'd show it to you. I'd never showed it to you in any of my past blogs, but you've probably seen it on my website at bbqjoe.com, which is where you can pick it up. You can also pick it up at amazon.com. You can pick it up at barnesandnoble.com, and you can pretty much get it in any country around Europe, US. I believe you can get it in Australia and New Zealand now too. So anyway, that is the book, The Barbecue Joe Chronicles. 19 of my favorite grilled recipes in the back, based on the characters in the front of the book. So the front of the book is the 11,000-year history of barbecue, and then modern-day man's love of the grill. And it's kind of a good little read for you grill masters out there and chief grilling officers in your own backyards. Okay, today we're going to do pork loins. We're going to do pork loin skewers. And the bing and the bang of it is this. They are really simple to do, but they are a little bit time consuming. So what I do is I actually, ahead of time, will actually, either the night before or that morning, before I go to work and stuff, I will actually take these skewers and then I will put the meat and cut it up on the pork loin into 1-inch squares, stick it into a little pot, and we will mix in some Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, whatever your favorite bourbon is. A little bit of Dijon mustard, maybe a couple tablespoons of that, and some agave sweetener. Now you can use maple syrup, you can use all kinds of different syrups. I just personally, for this particular marinade, prefer that. And you can pick that up at Trader Joe's or any of the local purveyors that sell any kind of sweeteners. So that's what I've got on the meat itself. And the vegetables have nothing on them except I'll drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them right now, and I'm going to actually show you that because there is a technique to this. And the technique is that you just kind of go long ways. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Now if you'll notice, with this particular one here on the end, I have only vegetables on it. I'll tell you why I'm doing that. Sometimes I want a little more vegetables than I do want meat. Sometimes, maybe my wife's girlfriend might come over that's a vegetarian and she wants to join us for dinner. So there you have it. Now you got something for her. And if you know you got a vegetarian coming over, or a couple of them, then for our herbivore friends, we would actually make a few of those so that they have something to eat off of the grill as well. And just make sure to not kind of keep these two together, because vegetarians and vegans a lot of times don't want their meat touching their vegetables, or our meat touching their vegetables. They get a little weird about that. So just make sure that it's separated far enough on the plate or on two separate plates just to make them happy. Okay, now what we're going to do is, we load this stuff up, and they're just skewers. I mean, you know what to do on these, right? You just put a piece of meat on, and then you just keep loading up your vegetables. I got all kinds of vegetables I can use on these things. Personally, today, what was in the fridge, I got some large tomatoes, some tiny grape tomatoes, and then obviously you can see I've got mushrooms on there and some bell peppers, and that's it. And then, like I said, I don't put anything on them except a little bit of olive oil so they don't stick to the grill grates. And then we put it on, and before you know it, you've got delish. And that's the objective, is that you've got some food that's delish. Bing and bang are done at this point. They're just going to go on, and we're going to just basically grill these things to perfection so that delish is the outcome. Okay, folks, we're off to the grill.